Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bole bole bole. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Bole Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rakshama. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Bhāgavata. Krishna Krishna, Krishna Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshama. Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Hari Ram, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Ragupati Raghava Raja Ram, Ragupati Raghava Raja Ram, Vadita Pavana Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya Sitaram, Vadita Pavana Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya Sitaram, Bhajavan Pyare Sitaram, Ragupati Raghava Raja Ram, Vadita Pavana Sitaram, Jai Raghunandana Jaya Siya Ram, Janaki Vallabha Tume Guna, Sita Ram Jaya Sita Ram, Janaki Vallabha Sita Ram, Ragupati Raghava Raja Ram, Vadita Pavana Sitaram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bole 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 bole. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, निताई गौर वृंदे। Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. Before we do reading, we are going to read today something from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Today is a very auspicious day. It's called Ganga Pooja festival, also called Ganga Dashera. Today is the day when Mother Ganga, in English they call Ganges, called Ganga, but in English it is pronounced as. So today is the appearance day of Mother Ganga on the planet. And so this is called Ganga Pooja festival, also called Ganga Dashera. And they celebrate very nicely. So we do it only here, some understanding. And there's a book called Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And in this, there are 12 cantos. No, this is third canto, but out of the ninth canto has the pastime about how Mother Ganga appeared on the planet. So we're going to read something from that. Is that okay? Yeah. So before we do that, we'll do Mangala Charan prayer invocation with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Prayer is on the screen. You can follow me. Okay, so wherever you are, sit straight, neck lying at the back. If you remember the mantra, close your eyes and you can repeat after me. Narayanam namaskrutyam naram chaiva narottamam devi saraswati vyasam tato jayamudiraye nashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavatim uttama shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Naishtaki. Vrindraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. So welcome everyone. As I said, today is the Ganga Pooja festival, and it's the auspicious day on which Mother Ganga appeared on the planet Earth. The description of appearance of Mother Ganga is there in many scriptures, but Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the main Puran where Vedvyasji has described about appearance of Mata Ganga on the planet. If you ever go to India, if you go to all along the bank of Ganga, all the holy places, there are ghats. Like in Kashi, there is Ganga Ghat. In Haridwar, there are ghats. It's called Har Ki Paudi. There they do Ganga Aarti every single day. It's a beautiful ceremony because we don't consider river Ganga as a river or water. It is mother. There are auspicious rivers in Ganga, in India, Bharatvarsha. 7 auspicious rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Godavari, Narmada, Sindhu, Kaveri, and many others. But these are the prominent 7 rivers which are worshipped by the devotees. So, in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there are 12 cantos, as I said, and each and every canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there are wonderful pastimes of Lord Krishna and his devotees. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the scripture which is composed by Maharshi Valmiki ji, Vedvyas ji, after composing all the scriptures. So he composed 4 Vedas, then 108 Upanishads, then 18 Puranas, then Mahabharata. After composing all this, Vedvyasji was not satisfied. So he was sitting by a river called Saraswati River in Badrikashram. If you ever go to India, Bharatvarsha, then some of the holy places we must visit in our lifetime. And among all the best places, Badrikashram is one of the best places. It's a very beautiful place. It's like a Vaikuntha on the planet. So there is a river, Saraswati River, very beautiful river. I witnessed this Saraswati River. So by the Saraswati River, there is a cave which is called Vyasa Gufa. And that is where Vyasdevji was sitting and meditating upon. Because after composing all the holy scriptures, he was not satisfied. Imagine the amount of literature he composed. 4 Vedas, 108 Upanishads, 18 Puranas, Mahabharata. Like millions of shlokas, literally. But still he was not happy, so he was meditating that why I am not satisfied. At that time, his guru, who is the guru of Vedvyas? Kaun batayega? Who is the guru of Vedvyas? Shri Narad Muni. So Narad Muni appeared there, and Narad Muni said, Vedvyasji, you should be proud of whatever the work you have done. Why are you not happy, satisfied? So he said, I don't know why I'm not satisfied. So he said, the reason you are not satisfied because you have not glorified the pastimes of Lord Krishna. That is why ultimate scripture which Vedvyasji composed at the end of composing all the scripture is this wonderful book called Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the mature fruit of all the Vedic literature, because this is the ultimate literature which Vedvyasji composed. After this, he did not compose anything. And he was satisfied by reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, so composing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And Ganeshji, Lord Ganesh, he helped him to compose all these Vedic literatures. So in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, there are wonderful pastimes about Lord Krishna and his devotees. And one of that devotee, his name is, here in the picture, you can see Lord Shiva is sitting here. There's one devotee sitting here in front, and on the top is Mother Ganga. So this is the pastime. Now, to go to the past time, uh, this is a picture. I don't know whether you can see it or not, but this is a screenshot of a book in which the history of entire Bharat Varsha is written. It is in Hindi. And there are many wonderful kings who appeared in the hierarchy of Ishwaku dynasty. Ishwaku dynasty is the dynasty in which Maharaj Bhagwan Ramchandra ji appeared, Raghukula. So these are some of the names of the king, and some of the top kings are Ruka, Susande, Bahuk, Bharat, Asita, Sagara, Asanjambas, Anshuman, Dilip, Bhagirath. We'll consider from this only. So there is long list of kings which goes right up to the here. You can see Raghu in the 75th number is Raghu here. You see that here? And Raghu Aja, and in that comes Dashrath, and Dashrath Maharaj's children are Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna. Like this is a big dynasty, wonderful dynasty. It's a big itihas, history. So here is the king. His name is Sagara. So this King Sagara in India, in Hindi language or in Sanskrit language, the ocean is called Sagar. And his name is King Sagar. So Sagar से आ गया सागर. So इसकी कथा ऐसी है. King Sagar, he was very powerful, and he had two queens, but he had no children. So he did austerity, tapasya, and with the blessing of sages, one of his wife, she got 60,000 sons. How many? 60,000. Now you might be surprised. But this was possible in Satyuga. In Satyuga, everything was possible. Now is the Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, everything is short. Our memory is short, our intelligence is short, our life is very short, not even short. Right? Nowadays, people die early age also, right? And people die untimely also. In the previous ages, it was not like that. Previous ages in Dwapar, Treta, Satyuga, people used to live for literally thousands of years. So Maharaj Sagar, one of his wife got 60,000 sons, and other wife got one son. His name was Anshuman. Now Maharaj Sagar decided to perform a yagna which is called Ashwamegha Yagna. आपने सुना रहेगा, you might have heard Ashwamegha Yagna. You can see here, they have a horse in the Ashwamegha Yagna. So what does they do in the Ashwamegha Yagna? You see this horse has a peculiarity. Who can tell me the peculiarity of this horse? Can you see in the picture? Horse का peculiarity क्या है? Who is good at looking at the horse? The horse is white and his tail is black. You need to have that particular type of horse for Ashwamegha Yagna. And this horse goes all over the different kingdoms. And everybody who accepts that king as a samrat, as the ruler of everybody, they let the horse pass through. And they honor the horse. But whosoever decides to challenge the horse, then they hold the horse. And they have to fight with the king who is performing this Ashwamegha Yagna. And then king has to defeat them. Otherwise, then his yagna is broken, right? So Maharaj Sagar performed 10,000 such yagnas. And he became very powerful. So there is a king of all the devatas. His name is Indra. Right? So he became jealous. He started worrying that if Maharaj Sagar became so much powerful, and if everybody starts respecting him, then who will respect me, Indra? So to break the horse sacrifice of Maharaj Sagar, Indra kidnapped the horse. Indra has this peculiar pastime, right? He always does something mischievous. So Indra, out of jealousy, what did he do? horse all of a sudden disappeared, kidnapped by Indra. And Indra, another mischief he did is that after kidnapping that horse, he did not keep it in his own possession because he might get caught. So he put that horse, Hare Krishna. He put that horse in the backyard of the ashram of a great sage whose name is Kapila Muni. कपिल मुनि ये भगवान के अवतार है. भगवान के अनेक अवतार हो गए, उसमें कपिल एक भगवान के अवतार है, कपिल देव या कपिल मुनि. So when Maharaj Sagar came to know that the horses disappeared, then he asked his sons, how many sons? How many? 60,000. It's a big number. You don't need army when you have 60,000 sons, right? So he sent all his sons except the one, which is Anshuman. He said, go and find the horse. Where is it? Disappeared. So while running around the whole universe, these 60,000 sons of Maharaj Sagar, they dig a big hole in the earth. And that is Sagar. That is filled with the water. That became Samudra, Sagar. That big hole, when it is filled with the water, became Sagar, ocean. And that is how the ocean is named as Sagar after the king Sagar. And then these 60,000 children, when they were going here to there by digging the earth to find the horse, they could not find, but ultimately they came to sage. What is the name of the sage? Kapila Rishi, Kapila Muni. And they came to the ashram of Kapila. So here you can see the sage Kapila, and there's a horse in the background. And the Kapila Rishi, Kapila Muni or Kapila Deva, he is the all in the one same. He was doing austerity, tapasya कर रहे थे आंखें बंद करके. और जब ये 60,000 पुत्र आए तो क्या किया उन्होंने देखा, they saw that horse is right behind the Rishi. So what did they think? That Rishis picked up the horse or stole the horse or stopped the horse. So they started using improper words, and their actions were inappropriate for respected sage. So they disturbed the tapasya of the sadhu. And as soon as Kapila Rishi opened his eyes were so powerful that the Agni came out of his eyes. And all these 60,000 sons were burned to ashes, bhasma ho gaye sab. So when King Sagara came to know, he became very unhappy. So he sent his son Anshuman that go and find where did all the children, how did they die, how did they disappear. So when Anshuman came to Kapila Muni, then Kapila Muni explained him that the horse is here, take the horse, and all the 60,000 are burned to ashes. But Anshuman asked Kapila Muni that, can you please tell me how can we deliver, how can we liberate these 60,000 brothers? They died now. In India, still there is a pratha, there is a tradition that when our family members die, we put their ashes into Ganga. So he asked them that, can you please tell us how can we deliver these brothers who died? So he said, you have to submerge the ashes of these relatives into Ganga. But at that time, Ganga was not on the earth. Ganga was in the Devaloka. Ganga is not an ordinary river. It is the most auspicious. It is a very auspicious river. गंगा का पानी है कोई साधारण पानी It's a very auspicious water. So Kapila Muni, who is the son of Devahuti and Karda Muni, he is the incarnation of Lord himself. Lord Krishna has Keshava Dhrita Aneka Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare. Lord has Aneka Rupa, but there are main 10 incarnations, but there are Ananta Rupa. So Kapila is one of the incarnations. So Anshuman then started praying to Kapila Muni. You see, whenever you want to please Lord, you have to use the prayers. काफी लोग भगवान को खुश कैसे करना ये नहीं जानते हैं. People don't know how to please Lord. So what do? They start doing some sort of a business with Lord. I will give you this, you give me that, like that. Because they don't know how to please the Lord. Lord does not need, भगवान को प्लीज करने के लिए और कुछ नहीं चाहिए. क्या चाहिए? प्रार्थना. अगर आप सच्चे दिल से प्रार्थना करेंगे तो भगवान आपके सामने खड़े हो जाएंगे. भगवान हमारे सबके हृदय में है ना. God is there within all our heart. His name is Paramatma. Right? In our heart is called Paramatma. But only problem with us is that we have lost connection with Paramatma. And how to establish connection? With mantras, with prarthanas. That is why mantras are very important. अनेक प्रार्थनाएं हैं, अनेक मंत्र हैं. इसका उपयोग क्या है? भगवान से कनेक्शन करना. Right? Like say my brother is in India. So how do I connect with him? Through the sound. I call him, right? And the sound is the energy which can travel in a real time, in a less than a fraction of a second, right? If you call somebody even anywhere in the world, he can reach because the sound travels faster than the light actually. Is that right? So sound is a very powerful energy. It is used for connection. And the same connection what we have lost with Paramatma, हमारा जो भगवान से संबंध टूट गया है, उसको कनेक्ट के लिए हमने क्या चाहिए? मंत्र. The sound is the energy which is a very powerful energy. It can heal many diseases actually. But then we need to know the power of sound. We have lost the connection. So that is why mantras are given, because we can't remember the shlokas or the prayers in Sanskrit. So then there is a simple mantra, like for Kali Yuga, there is a Upanishad called as Kali Santarana Upanishad. What is that called? Kali Santarana. Santa means devotees, Tarana means crossover, पार कर जाना. तो कलियुग में भक्तों को भवसागर पार करने के लिए जो उपनिषद है उसका नाम क्या है? कली संतरण उपनिषद. ये 108 उपनिषद जो वेदव्यास जी ने लिखे हैं उसमें ये उपनिषद कलियुग के लिए बनाया गया. दिस इज ओनली फॉर कलियुगा. इन दिस उपनिषद द मंत्र इज गिवन फॉर कलियुगा. देयर आर मेनी mantras, there are like thousands of mantras, but what is the mantra for Kali Yuga? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when you recite this mantra with your heart and soul, just focus on the sound vibration and recite, you will feel connection with Paramatma within your heart. That is why the mantras are given. There are many examples where devotees have achieved perfection only by chanting the mantras. भगवान का नाम लेके सिर्फ भगवान तक पहुंच गए हैं. ऐसे अनेक साधु संत हैं. So let's do it together. All of us will do this mantra 3 times together. Sit straight, आंखें बंद करिए, close your eyes. We always chant together with our heart and soul. Focus on the sound vibration and let's see what do you feel. Close your eyes and let's do it together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So, with this mantra for the Kali Yuga, it's a very simple mantra. Anybody can do it, even the children can do it. There is no hard and fast rule for chanting this mantra. You can do it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. You can do it before taking shower, after taking shower, or you can do it while walking, you can do it while driving, you can do it while cooking. It's a very simple mantra, but this is a Kali Yuga mantra. And what is the purpose? Connection with Paramatma in your heart, है ना? अगर आपको भगवान से कनेक्शन करना है तो एक सिंपल मात्र क्या है? मंत्र का उच्चार, बाकी कोई साधन नहीं है. आप कितना भी बाकी कुछ करो उसका कोई फल नहीं मिलेगा अगर भगवान का मंत्र का उच्चार, क्योंकि कलयुग के लिए यही दवाई है. दिस इज द मेडिसिन फॉर कलयुगा. कलयुगा आवर लाइफ इज वेरी शॉर्ट. वी डू नॉट हैव मच मनी टू गिव डोनेशन. इज इट राइट? And we do not have time to come to the temple even. Very rarely people come to the temple nowadays. And that is because everybody is busy, right? मंदिर जाने के लिए समय बहुत बिजी है. क्या कर रहे हैं? व्हाट्सएप और फेसबुक पे. Is that right? Actually, we all have time, but we have no priorities. That is the. So in this age of Kali Yuga, when we are all disturbed, we are all confused, we do not know what to do. That is why this mantra is given to us, that somehow or other, if you chant this mantra, even 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day is a big time, very small time, is that right? But this mantra will give you the results of doing tapasya for hundreds of years. That same fruit you can achieve by chanting this mantra for 10 minutes a day. Is that a good deal? Is that a good deal or bad deal?
Very good.
If you do not have money to donate, if you do not have time to come to the temple, if you do not have time to do tapasya, austerities, then what is the simple thing? Everybody cooks at home. खाना सब लोग बनाते हैं. What you have to do while cooking? Let's do it together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Shri Gaunitai, Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman, Shri Radha Vindasati, Shri Jagannath, Shri Radha. So what do you have to do while you are cooking? क्या करना है? What do you do while cooking? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. आप जो भी करें, कुकिंग कर रहे हैं, if you are taking a shower, if you are going for a walk, summer is a nice time, right? How many of you go for a walk? Some of us go for a walk every day, probably summertime. So summertime, what is the best thing? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. ज्यादा कुछ परिश्रम बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. नो मेहनत, नो हार्ड वर्क, but you will get the result of all the tapasya, all the austerities. करोड़ रुपया दान नहीं दिया तो भी चलेगा, सिर्फ मंत्र करो, सब कुछ दान का फल अपने आप ही मिल जाएगा। तो इसलिए कलयुग में मंत्र की बहुत महिमा है। सो mantra help you to connect with Paramatma in your heart, right? So Anshuman, he started making prayers to Kapila Muni, and he said to Kapila Muni, Yeha deha bhajan triguna pradhana gunan vipashyanti utavatamascha yanmaya mohita cheta sattvam vidusva samastham na bahi prakasha. Ye deha bhajam triguna pradhana. So Anshuman is saying to Lord, Bhagwan se prarthana kar rahe. What is he saying? That we are all living entities. We are bound with the three gunas. What are the three gunas? Sattva guna, Rajo guna and Tamo guna. Most of us are bound by these three gunas. Sattva guna, Rajo guna and Tamo guna. And most of the time the predominant guna is Rajo guna. Then second number is Tamo guna, and then the minimum is Sattva guna. Most of the time we are in Rajo guna. With these gunas, it is very difficult to remember Krishna. When you are very passionate for money, passionate for name, fame, prestige, power, beauty, Bhagwan yaad nahi aate. It's hard to remember God when you are in Rajo guna. You understand? People who like to accumulate a lot of name, fame, wealth, they have to work very hard. Is that right or wrong? Nothing comes easy in this life, right? So more you are in Rajo guna, less you have time for Krishna. So here Anshuman is saying, oh Lord, you are fully situated in everyone's heart, but living entities covered by the material body cannot see you. We all have Paramatma within our heart, but we cannot see the God. Why? Because everybody is covered by three gunas. भगवान से हमारा कनेक्शन नहीं हो पा रहा है क्योंकि हमारे और भगवान के बीच में एक पर्दा आ गया है. कौन सा है? What is that curtain between you and Paramatma in your heart? You know, if there is a curtain, can you see the deities behind this curtain? No, right? Because there is a curtain there. Similarly, there is a Paramatma in our heart, but we cannot see him, we cannot feel him, because there is a barrier between us and the Paramatma in our heart. That barrier is made up of Sattva, Rajo and Tamoguna. You know, some people have a lot of intuitive power. Have you heard about intuition? Intuition is some people have this sixth sense. They are able to predict accurately some of the things in their life because they have connection with the Paramatma in their heart. Some people, no matter how difficult a task appears, it becomes easy for them. Like our Guru, Srila Prabhupada, came to America. He had just $7 in his pocket, and after that, within next 14 years, he established more than 108 temples across the globe, composed more than 84 volumes of books, and distributed millions of copies of Bhagavad-gita and Bhāgavatam across the globe in 64 different languages. An old man in his late 60s, coming to America with no money, knowing nobody in America, could establish 108 temples, millions of books, and starting Rath Yatras, Jagannath Chariot Parade all across the globe. Only reason was he could establish that connection with Paramatma. जिस दिन आपका भगवान के साथ संबंध हो जाएगा, तो nothing is impossible for you. So the problem between us and Paramatma is that we are having this barrier. Our intelligence is covered by Sattva Guna, Rajo Guna and Tamo Guna. They can see only the actions and reactions of three modes of nature. So here Anshuman is praying to Kapila Muni, that please tell me, I cannot understand because I am also covered with Sattva Guna and Raja Guna and Tamo Guna, but how can I deliver these 60,000 brothers? So then he was told that he have to get the Mother Ganga. So who will bring Mother Ganga on the earth? From the Devaloka. So Anshuman did the tapasya, nothing happened. He did tapasya sincerely. Then Anshuman's son, he did tapasya, nothing happened. Then Anshuman's grandson, his name was Maharaj Bhagirath. Have you heard the word Bhagirath before? In Gujarati language, when somebody does very hard efforts, it's called Bhagirath Prayas. In Sanskrit, Hindi also might be called same. So Maharaj Bhagirath, he did tapasya of Lord Brahmaji for hundreds of years actually, and sincere austerities. With his tapasya, Brahmaji was pleased, and then Mata Ganga was pleased. So जब माता गंगा भगीरथ महाराज के सामने आए, तो भगीरथ महाराज की दो विशेषता थे. He had two best qualities. One is his determination. He was firmly determined. He did not give up the austerity, tapasya. He did it for years and years and years without break. And he was very austere, no laxity. If you really want to succeed in anything, you have to give really your efforts and consistency and persistency. Utsaha, Nischay and Dhairya. These are the three things for success. And Maharaj Bhagirath had all the three qualities. He was enthusiastic, he was determined, and he had patience also. You should not lose the patience at the same time. And when Mother Ganga appeared, Mother Ganga said that I can come on this planet as you are requesting me to come, but there are two conditions. First condition is that the flow of my water is so high that I will cross over the earth and go into the lower planetary system, into the Rasatalal Loka. So I need somebody to hold the force of my pravaha, flow. So Maharaj Bhagirath said, no problem, I will make the solution for that. I will ask Lord Shiva to look after that. And the second thing is, Mother Ganga said, is that when I will appear on the earth, everybody will come and take bath in the Ganga. So the Ganga will become polluted. So how will Ganga be purified? So Bhagirath Maharaj said, then when devotees of Lord will take bath in you, you will be purified. So then with that, Mother Ganga was happy. And then Mother Ganga was ready to come. At that time, Lord Shivji was pleased with the austerity of Maharaj Bhagirath. And then Shivji accepted Ganga on the head. So from Shivji's head, Ganga comes on the earth. And Shivji is also called Gangadharaya. So here is a little map of Ganga, because today is the Ganga appearance day. I was there a couple of places during my during my recent yatra. So Ganga, origin of Ganga is, the place is called Gangotri. But there are actually, Gangotri is one of the main head streams of Ganga. There are 6 head streams where Ganga comes from. So Gangotri is one of the place from where there is a Gomukh, from where the Ganga appears. But that part of the Ganga is called Bhagirathi. But Ganga is the combination of 6 different streams. Okay? The stream of Ganga which appears from Kedarnath, that is called Mandakini. The stream of Ganga which appears from Badrinath, actually in Badrinath, there are 2 rivers. One is Saraswati and Ganga. They merge together. And the stream of Ganga in Badrinath is called Alaknanda. And this Alaknanda on the way it meets many different rivers. Like Vishnu Prayag, it's there. It's Vishnu Prayag is there in Mana village in Badrinath. There is a place called Mana village. That's where Vishnu Prayag is there. Prayag means confluence of the river. There are 5 Prayags. This Prayagraj is the main where 3 rivers, Triveni Sangam. What are the 3 rivers there? Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati is underground, Lupta. So Saraswati is a river which appears and disappears like that. So it appears, you can see Saraswati in Badrinath, but then it disappears further. Because there is a curse of sage Vedvyasji. Vedvyasji had cursed Saraswati. Why Vedvyasji cursed Saraswati? Because when Vedvyasji was dictating Vedas, Puranas, everything to Ganeshji, Mahabharat. So Vedvyasji जब महाभारत बता रहे थे, किसको बता रहे थे? गणेश जी को. तो सरस्वती का बहुत आवाज आ रहा है, तो गणेश जी को सुनाई दे नहीं रहा था. गणेश जी ने कंप्लेंट किया वेदव्यास जी को. गणेश जी कंप्लेंट, this Saraswati is making a lot of sound. So Vedvyas ji said, Saraswati, you disappear now from here onwards. So Saraswati disappears further. But along this, all these 6, there are 6 head streams which come together. They meet further, all these different prayags, and then it forms Ganga. And then Yamuna is the sister of Ganga. Actually, Ganga originally comes from the lotus feet of Lord. गंगा कहां से आती है? ओरिजिनल कहां से आती है? नहीं, गंगोत्री तो धरती पे है. कौन बताएगा गंगा का उद्गम? यस, वृषा. Big round of applause to Vrisha. What is the name of that avatar of Lord Vishnu from whose feet he appears? V starts with V. A M Vamana Devta. So when Vamana Devta was in front of Bali Maharaj, and what did he ask? Vamana Dev? What did Viksha he ask? Kya pucha Vamana Devta ne? 3 steps of land, right? And then one of the steps when he put up the Ganga, he stepped, crossed the Devaloka also, and went to the Vaikuntha Loka. From there, the Ganga came through the lotus feet of Lord Vamana Devta. So Ganga and Yamuna are the sisters. Actually, if you go to Prayag in the Triveni Sangam, you can see Ganga and Yamuna, both are different colors actually. And wherever you go, all these, wherever these are, all these Sangams are there, like Prayag, Nanda Prayag, where Nandakini and Alaknanda, and Mandakini and Alaknanda coming together is Rudra Prayag. You can see that the color of the waters are also entirely different. All the waters are different. And this is the Ganga, starting from Gangotri, and where does it end? It ends in Bay of Bengal. So Gangotri se chalu hoke pani sir. There's a big glacier at the Gangotri, and from there Ganga is. These are some of the pictures which I recently took on my yatra. This is Alaknanda in Badrinath. This is a glacier. You can see how the glacier melts and the water comes there and becomes the Alaknanda. And then there is a Saraswati also. We could get fortunately the darshan of Saraswati also. So this is Keshav Prayag actually, where Alaknanda and Saraswati. This is Saraswati and this is Alaknanda. This is a video which I took while on the way. So here you can see Alaknanda, which becomes further Ganga. It meets Saraswati there. And here is the Saraswati, where Saraswati, you can see by the Badrinath, where the water is flowing there. There is a very nice temple, and you can drink the water of Saraswati. Very nice, very tasty water. So this is Saraswati. And then Saraswati further literally disappears. You don't see Saraswati further. And you can see by the very close from there is Vyas Gufa and Ganesh Gufa. You can take darshan there also. It's very beautiful darshan there. Very nice yatra. And this is a picture of Gomukh. We couldn't go there, but this is the picture from the internet. In scriptures, Shankaracharya has compared Bhagavad Gita with Veda, with Ganga. And what Shankaracharya ji says? Can you all repeat along with me, after me? This is a very nice shloka Shankaracharya ji writes about Gita Mahatmya. Maline mochane pumsam jala snanam dine dine Sakruti Gitamrita Snanam Sansara Malanashanam. तो जी आप पढ़ सकते हैं हिंदी में.
मनुष्य जल में स्नान करके नित्य अपने को स्वच्छ कर सकता है, लेकिन यदि कोई भगवत गीता रूपी पवित्र गंगा जल में एक बार भी स्नान कर ले तो वो भौतिक जीवन भव सागर की मलिनता से सदा सदा के लिए मुक्त हो जाता है.
So Shankaracharya ji writes here that people take shower in Ganga, people take shower to clean their body, but Gita is Gita Ganga Upanishad. So Gita Ganga is such a wonderful scripture that if you read Bhagavad Gita every day, one chapter of Bhagavad Gita, then you will cross over this ocean of birth and death again and again. This whole ocean can be easily crossed by reading Bhagavad Gita every single day. How long it takes to read one chapter of Bhagavad Gita? May take half an hour, 45 minutes. You have to read English and Sanskrit, Sanskrit and English. Or if you do not have time, half an hour, 1 hour, you can read one shloka of Bhagavad Gita every day. Bhagavad Gita is a scripture which is summary of all the Vedas is there in Bhagavad Gita. Further, to glorify, Shankaracharya ji writes here, Bharata Murta Sarvasva Vishnu Vaktadini Shrutam Gita Gangodakam Pitva Punarjanmana Vidyate. Guruji, can you read?
जो गंगा जल पीता है वो मुक्ति प्राप्त करता है, अतएव उसके लिए क्या कहा जाए जो
भगवद गीता का अमृत पान करता हो. भगवद गीता महाभारत का अमृत है और इसे भगवान कृष्ण मूल विष्णु ने स्वयं सुनाया. So we cannot go to Ganga. Ganga is in India. But what is the best solution for us? Gita Ganga. भगवान की भगवद गीता. It has come from the mouth of Krishna. And Gita, Ganga कहाँ से आई? Where did Ganga come from? From the feet of Krishna. And Bhagavad Gita came from mouth of Krishna. So if you read Bhagavad Gita, then Punarjanmana Vidyate, you will never ever take birth again. Further Shankaracharya says, Sarvopnishado Gavo Dogdha Gopala Nandana Partho Vatsa Sudhi Bhokta Dugdham Gitamritam Mahat. यह गीतोपनिषद भगवद गीता जो समस्त उपनिषदों का सार है, गाय के तुल्य है और ग्वाल बाल के रूप में विख्यात भगवान कृष्ण इस गाय को धो रहे हैं. अर्जुन बछड़े के समान है और सारे विद्वान तथा शुद्ध भक्त भगवद गीता के अमृतमय दूध का पान करने वाले हैं. देखिए, we as a vegetarian, we do not kill cow. As a Sanatan Dharma, we do not kill cows. But we drink milk. But nowadays milk is also contaminated. But in the ancient ages, the milk, some places in India you still get Shuddha Sattvic milk. What is milk? Milk is the essence of the cow's existence. All the energy of cow is there in the milk. Actually, after mother's milk, it is the cow's milk which sustains our body. And for the development of brain, the milk is required. We do not kill cow, but cow's blood is transformed into milk. And that is what should the milk looks like, pure milk. So similarly, as the essence of cow's existence is the milk, the essence of all the Vedas, Upanishads is Bhagavad Gita. So if we drink Bhagavad Gita, if we read Bhagavad Gita as a Gita Amrita, then we'll get delivered from all the cycle of birth and death. So last shloka where with Shankaracharya says, and then we'll do the Arti ceremony. Can you all repeat after me? Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra Gitam Eko Devo Devaki Putra Eva Eko Mantrastasya Namani Yani Karmapya Eka Tasya Devasya Seva. देखिए, this is a final श्लोक of Gita Mahatma. क्या कह रहे हैं शंकराचार्य? What is he saying? एक शास्त्र देवकी पुत्रम गीतम. आजकल युग में लोग एक शास्त्र, एक ईश्वर, एक धर्म तथा एक वृत्ति के लिए बहुत उत्सुक है. लोग कहते हैं कि भगवान एक ही होना चाहिए, अनेक भगवान की क्या जरूरत है. एक ही शास्त्र होना चाहिए, अनेक शास्त्रों की. What is the need of so many gods? God has to be only one. What is the need of so many scriptures? There has to be only one scripture. So what is Shankaracharya saying? If you really want one God, one shastra, one religion, anything one, then there is only one scripture for whole universe. What is that? एक शास्त्र देवकी पुत्र गीतम. एक ही है भगवत गीता. अगर एक ही शास्त्र रखना है तो भगवत गीता को रखिए. एक देवो देवकी पुत्र एवं. अगर आप सब सोच रहे हैं कि एक ही भगवान हो, if there has to be only one God, let there be देवकी पुत्र. कौन है देवकी पुत्र? तो ये कृष्ण ही हो. ऐसा कौन कह रहा है? मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं. कौन कह रहा है? शंकराचार्य कह रहे हैं. हुई शंकराचार्य इज द पायोनियर ऑफ सनातन धर्म. एको मंत्र से नामानी यानी. और इनका ही मंत्र, अगर एक ही मंत्र रखना है तो किसका मंत्र हो? देव की पुत्र. अगर एक ही मंत्र रखना है, इफ यू रियली वांट वन मंत्र, व्हाट इज दैट मंत्र? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. और अंत में क्या कहते हैं? व्हाट इज द लास्ट सेइंग? कर्माप्य एक तस्य देवस्य सेवा. और अगर एक ही कर्म करना है आपको जीवन में, इफ यू ओनली वांट टू डू ओनली वन कर्म इन योर लाइफ, व्हाट इज दैट? एक देवस्य सेवा. उनकी सेवा करिए. किसकी? भगवान कृष्ण की. क्या कहते हैं? एक शास्त्रम देवकी पुत्र गीतम एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एका मंत्रस्य तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्ययैकम तस्य देवस्य सेवा. आज के युग में लोग एक शास्त्र, एक ईश्वर, एक धर्म तथा एक वृत्ति के लिए अत्यंत उत्सुक है. अतएव सारे विश्व के लिए केवल एक शास्त्र हो. कौन सा? एवरीबडी कैन से
भगवद गीता.
सारे विश्व के लिए एक ही ईश्वर हो, देवकी पुत्र कृष्ण, और एक ही मंत्र, एक ही प्रार्थना हो, उनके नाम का कीर्तन हो. कौन सा? हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम केवल एक ही कार्य हो हमारे सबके लिए। कौन सा कार्य हो? भगवान कृष्ण की सेवा। और क्या कार्य है? बाकी किसी के लिए कुछ भी करेंगे, एवरीथिंग इज अ वेस्ट। इज दैट राइट? इफ यू बिल्ड लॉट ऑफ मनी, व्हाट विल हैपन? योर चिल्ड्रन विल एंजॉय, यू विल डाई। If you earn a lot of name and fame, what will happen? As soon as you die, nobody will remember you. Nobody cares for you. How many kings and queens came and died? How many prime ministers of Canada came and disappeared? We don't know. You might have a big degree, big title, you might be president, prime minister, whatever it is. As soon as you are dead, everything is finished. But whatever you do for Krishna, it will last for देहांतर। एक देह छोड़ के दूसरे देह में भी काम आएगा। Is that the best insurance policy, right? Whatever you do in this life will come with you next life. Money will not come. Bank balance will be zero when you take birth again. You have to go back to school again. But whatever you do for Krishna, it will come again and again. That is why Shankaracharya ji is saying, Karmapya ekam tasya devasya eva seva. If you really want to serve, आप सबकी सेवा करो, माता पिता की सेवा करो, करनी चाहिए, जरूरी है, लेकिन साथ में भगवान को याद रखिए। सम पीपल से मनुष्य सेवा ही, क्या कहते हैं? मनुष्य सेवा ही ईश्वर सेवा, है ना? ये बात सच है, गलत है? How many of you think that service to man is service to God? Is that correct or wrong? All of you don't think service to man is service to God? Should we serve people or no? Service to man is service to God, provided you keep God in the center. If you do service to God, yes, you were saying something? That is true. So service to man is service to God, provided you give credit to God. If you want to take all the credit, सब कहेंगे मैंने किया तो नहीं हो सकता. So we have to do भगवान की सेवा. Okay. With that, we will pause here and we will do now the Aarti ceremony. After that, we will do Prashadam. Thank you so much. किसी का कोई प्रश्न? ठीक है, आइए. For Aarti ceremony, can I request everybody to come forward? आगे आ जाइए, सब लोग खड़े हो जाइएगा. Please come and stand in the front. We will do Aarti ceremony. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. यशोनिधि प्रभु. गावन चालू करे आवश्यक. हेलो, कृष्ण का